Hello, and welcome to Evolutional Jeopardy with your host, Jonathan Bryce Alcantara. Tonight we'll show which scientist has the strongest evolutional theories by answering questions in 4 categories. Gentlemen, you will be able to choose from 4 categories shown on the screen. Each category contains 4 questions, ranging from values $100 to $400. The higher the value, the harder the question. Whoever earns the most money in the end wins. Are you ready? Okay, Charles, we have flipped the coin and we have already predetermined who will go. And it looks like you'll be going first. Which category would you like to choose?
I'll go with explain this for 100.
This theory explains how evolution occurs.
What is modification by natural selection?
Correct.
Explain this for 200.
A principle that explains that the geological structure of Earth resulted from cycles of observable processes and that these processes operate continuously.
What is uniformitarianism? Explain this for 300.
Fossils that couldn't be classified under any group of modern animals.
Missed.
What is a jigsaw puzzle?
Wrong.
What is the Burgess puzzle?
Ding ding.
I choose explain this for $400.
Okay. Charles Darwin's book, Explaining Evolution with His Theories.
Damn it.
Charles.
What is the origin of species?
Correct. One that is not determined by genes. Instead, it arises during an organism's lifetime as a result of the organism's experience and or behavior.
What are animal traits?
Wrong.
Ha. What are acquired traits?
Correct.
I pick theories of evolution, $200.
The process by which organisms with favorable variations reproduce at higher rates than those without such variations. Charles.
What is adaptation?
Correct. Double Jeopardy. Explain your work and why it's right for $800. Your time starts now. Explain your work and why it's right.
I developed the idea of natural selection and that over time species evolved, which is still seen by present-day scientists to be a true fact.
Lamarck.
I think my work is right because it makes sense. And anybody could tell it's right, so it's right.
Well, Lamarck, I'm sorry, but you're horribly wrong.
Man.
Darwin is the correct one, and he is rewarded $800. This states that the newer forms appearing in the fossil record are actually the modified descendants of older species.
What is descent with modification?
Correct.
Descent for 200.
Okay. Similar features that originated in a shared ancestor and analogous features that serve identical functions and look the same.
Yes. What are homologous and analogous structures, right?
Correct.
Nice. $100.
Ancestors that are closely related and distantly related. Everyone and every animal has these.
What are recent and remote ancestors?
Correct.
Descent 400.
The different species of finches on the Galapagos Islands is an example of.
What is descent with modification?
Correct. The name of the ship Darwin took on his voyage.
The beagle.
Correct.
Effects of evolution for 200.
Change in an environment to which an organism must adapt. Change can be gradual, such as when mountains or deserts form, other species die out, or new species evolve.
Yes. What is evolutional environment?
Correct.
For $300.
Each side must be almost equal amounts to maintain a stable society.
What is predator versus prey relationship?
Correct.
I choose effects of evolution for $400.
Homologous proteins and similar numbers of amino acids. Yes, Charles.
What is similar animals?
You are wrong.
Yeah, that's right.
Lamarck, would you like to give a response?
I don't really know. Is that okay?
Looks like that wraps up our game of Scientific Jeopardy with a final score of $2,200 going to Charles Darwin and $1,100 to Jean Baptiste Lamarck.
Yes!
And that leaves us with the reigning champion, Charles Darwin.
Thank you.
Jean Baptiste Lamarck
Thank you.
has lost.